Coach, just as far as, first of all, Darling's performance and putting him in, and how difficult does this make your decision now heading into game two?
Well, the decision will be easy. I think we'll talk about it tonight and tomorrow and let you know. But certainly, he was spectacular. He made those saves in the third period. That backdoor power play looked like came out of nowhere, and probably made $10 in that period. Made some big saves in the overtime, and it was a remarkable performance by him and a tremendous comeback by us.
Coach, what did you see in the second period that allowed your team to come back and tie the game?
Well, we got scoring that 4-4 goal late in it was certainly got us off the schneid, and then we had got our power play effective, scoring a couple of big goals. So I think that was put us in a great spot and get the momentum. Had a really good second period, and certainly had the momentum there in the third. The power play, they got it going, and we needed the goalie there to make some big saves for us, and he did. So that was. And in the overtime, I think both teams in the first overtime had their great opportunities again, and we were fortunate to win it in double.
Just to follow up, as far as pulling Crawford in the first place, was it more him that was frustrating? Was it the getting the fire lit under?
I didn't like the first period. I didn't like the goals, so I guess it'd be both.
And just to clarify, is Crawford your goalie on game two?
We'll tell you tomorrow.
Anybody else? Tracy?
Just as far as, with Darling keeping you in it, and can you just talk about that last play? I mean, was it just one of those things where, as long as you guys kept with it, something was going to happen?
Yeah, it was, I think both teams looked for point shots and traffic and, misdirections and, tip screens, second opportunities. I think that's strengths of their team and something that we got to be aware of. And offensively, our D getting in a position to get it away as quick as possible. The shooting lanes are tight and their coverage in front's tight, so getting it through is a challenge. So I think the one-timer was an effective play by Dunks. I think you'll see a lot of point shots as we progress in the series both ways.
On the left here.
You've been in the situation before with Nashville down 3 goals. What did you tell your team after the first period?
Well, we didn't say too much. We weren't happy with the way things transpired. I thought we were just ordinary at best. And then, we had a power play to start the second period, which, we had to ignite and spark our team, and ended up not being a power play goal, but it was kind of through that process, and, we got one, and I took advantage of the power play in that period as well. And had some other opportunities in that period that generated some chances. In the second period was our best, but they had certainly some good looks in the game as well.
Mark, when you're down 3-0 on the road in the playoffs, is that where your experience comes in? This team's been through so many different situations and long games and overtimes and comebacks, things like that.
It's a compliment to the core, leadership group that still a lot of hockey to be played, and you get to find out how you can get yourself back in a game in situations like that. Our power play was part of that. Kaner really helped our power play. It was really dry there at the end of the season, and I just think that 3-0, they've been in some bad situations and some tough spots. And this was definitely one of them. We were fortunate to come back and think you're going to do this again.
Joel, having said that, what was the room like between the first and second period?
Quiet. I don't think we said too much. I think everybody was. I'm not always in there, so you can ask the players a little bit more than me. But certainly, I think we just had to get excited starting that power play, and sometimes less is more to be said when it's ugly as that.
Joel, your left.
Kane said he felt some rust. What do you make of his first game?
Yeah, I thought that line was okay. I thought the other lines had a lot going for them, or more going for them than that group. But it was, Richie hadn't played in a week or two, and Kaner for an extended period of time. So we'd expect both guys to improve off of today's game, and that line got a lot of different looks as you go along. Could be a real factor. I think that getting their feet wet and getting some conditioning out of the game and pace and catching up to it as well would be it'll be a good start for them to get better off these levels.
Back right, Dion.
Were you surprised at all by Darwin's poise to handle the moment, and how much confidence did you have that he could do it?
Well, he proved it to us. I mean, it was a great opportunity for him, and he seized the moment. And for us over the course of the season. Every time we put them in the net, our team doesn't change our approach, and there's a lot of confidence in one another. But today, playing this playoff game of this magnitude in that situation, he didn't. It was one of the greatest, really, performances you're going to see.
When you look back at those first 2 goals they scored on you, are those more mental breakdowns than anything?
Yeah, in an offensive zone, we got a face-off in the offensive zone. It's in our net. We got a power play. The third goal, second goal was a situation where I think coverage. I think it was one of those. Was the goalie going to play it or not? And I think we could have put a little bit more pressure on him coming around the net as well. So it's one of those goals that aren't characteristic of us, and we're going to be better and sharper in those little areas.
Back middle here.
Nashville's given up leads in the past. Did that play into any of it? The fact that you felt like you could come back, the fact that they had given up leads previously?
We had success the one game, but I mean it's not textbook hockey. It's not winning hockey coming from behind. You get loose, you give up some chances. But we did get back in the game by our special teams 4-on-4 and 5-on-5. And but I don't think that that's the recipe for success going forward. And but the guys hung with it. I think that power play gave us some enthusiasm going in after a real tough first period.
Thank you.
Thanks.